Okay, the news just came in that Fox has agreed to the $71 billion stock cash exchange deal with Disney to sell off about half of the company's media assets, including their movie rights, The Simpsons, a lot of their TV rights. The only thing that stays with Fox is their news stations and some of their sports stations, I think. So what does this mean for you? Average consumer. Well, I'll break it down after the cut. So here's what this means. From the business side of it, it means there's going to be less competition. You're going to see a lot of the content that Fox owns basically slip from the other marketplaces that it was on. So a lot of the things you could see on other platforms, like I think at one point The Simpsons was on Netflix, stuff like that. A lot of the Fox-owned stuff is going to disappear from the other secondary marketplaces, except for maybe Hulu, and disappear entirely over time. So to prepare for Disney launching their own streaming service. Is Disney's streaming service going to overtake the market? Hell no. I think Netflix is still going to remain king for a while. Just because even if you take out the stuff that's owned by Fox and Disney that was on that channel, there's so much stuff on Netflix, like really good stuff. I just don't see it being, overtaken. But with that being said, you are going to see less competition, and a new format war where, it used to be, CDs versus records, tape cassettes, video home recording, VCR, tapes versus Betamax. Now the new format, cable versus satellite, the new format is streaming services. So that's what you're going to see. That being said, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just kind of like shit. Now, on the fan side of it, it means that all those X-Men films they were trying to get off the ground, X-Men, Dark Phoenix, and X-Men, the New Mutants, and all that shit's going away. It's going, okay? Because basically, like, essentially speaking, Disney / Marvel have their own plans for how they're going to introduce the X-Men to a bigger universe, which means we can get richer and deeper stories from the X-Men and not the shit we've been getting from Fox. Also, we might get a good Fantastic Four. Knock on wood. What else? Alien, Predator might get rebooted. Hopefully they'll get rid of Ridley fucking Scott because his movies have sucked thus far. They're fine sci-fi films, but as far as being like genre, this is an alien genre film, they suck. So I would be glad to see him go. I'd like to see Neil Blomkamp's Alien 5 that was basically gonna ignore the events of 3 and Resurrection and just basically continue it as if 3 never happened and 4 never happened and like what happened there. Michael Biehn still alive. Sigourney Weaver is still alive. You could still do that. Let's see, what else? A lot of IPs are going to change hands. Hopefully, a lot of the Marvel stuff will be able to get better. So we can have Galactus and the X-Men appear in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which would be awesome. We could have that X-Men meet Spider-Man, which would be fucking cool. Conclusion after the cut. So, in conclusion, some people are going to lose their jobs, especially like their X-Men people, the people who've been working on X-Men, just because, why would they go with those people? I'm sure some of them might carry over if they're really good at their job, but I think a lot of them are going to be told, get the fuck out of here, because why would they need their shitty story writing when they've been doing it better themselves? Just lifting shit directly from the comics. And now that they have access to a bigger, wider universe, you can tell stories better. You can tell better stories. So with that being said, that's those are my thoughts on what's going on. We will be talking more about this today in this evening, 7:30, Sci-Fi Power Hour-ish. This is a big story, so we'll be covering it. Join us. Tomorrow we'll be doing the BS Busters at 7:30 to 9. We'll be talking about, news of the week, gaming, all that type of fun stuff. So that's the end of the podcast, and peace.